Alright, part 3. I've got to do one more, because, it's new content. It's not just new content.
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yes, I did notice the sign. It was a little big. Here we go. New content. More elevators.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yo! Employee 427!
See, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Bro! Stanley Parable 2!
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh my god. It's surreal Stanley Parable 2! Let's go! This is amazing! New content is out. New content part 2 is in! I never thought we'd be it. Look, boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. New hotness, old and busted. Yeah, look at that old content. Old and new content. The new content is where it's at. Look at all this new content. We got MacBooks. We got Apple PCs. We got everything, man. Oh my god, look at all the new Stanley Parable. Oh my god, it's amazing. We got projectors. I mean, the other one had projectors, I guess. But look, there's 2 Stanley. Oh my god. We've got 2 Stanleys.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is.
It's just about it being Stanley Parable 2. That's how it works. A game about being the game.
Loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts.
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Who took the red marker?
Work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
It's all to the red crate, the red chairs. It's all the redness. Sequels are good. Yeah, exactly, see? Arkham Asylum 2, City. Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. I love that Batman one. That's too funny. Yo, that looks like the goal of my favorite sports team, I think a sports hat. But it's I2 Sports. Oh my god. This way to the show floor. Valued investors. Oh my god. New features. Where is everyone? The new content bus. The new content bus. It's like hype train. New content trains. Whoa! New content hype. Let's go. Expo Hall 2. It's not 1, it's 2. Oh my god, this game is insane!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Exclusive. The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Will I be able to go everywhere? I better.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button.
It's gonna be
which
Stanley.
speaks the name of the person playing
He's
the
gonna
game.
say Stanley.
Isn't that wonderful?
I really hope he just says Stanley, or it's just text-to-speech. Either just say Stanley, or it's just text-to-speech, please. Please, just be one or the other. Here we go.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name.
Aw, man. I want Stanley
Let's have
Parable
you
2 to come out
roleplay
now.
Jim, to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise
All
you'll
right.
love it.
I'm Jim.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become
I am
a
Jim.
person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I am Jim.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I am Jim.
Falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim.
I will do
and
so.
as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then
Of course
please
I'm Jim.
step forward and press the button.
I am only Jim. Wait, before I do it. Okay, enough waiting around. We did the skip ending already. Oh my god, the game said my name!
See? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
Alright,
The button
moving on. This is
described
dumb.
you. Do it again. Do it again.
No, bro.
Jim.
Yay, it said my name.
It's even
Okay, can we
harder
move
the
on now?
second
Okay,
time.
good.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally
No.
drained from all of this personal
No.
validation.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
No.
I'm putting the Jim button away.
No.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to
No.
lose all sense of who you actually are.
No!
Jim.
No! He took away the button! No! Who am I? If I'm not Jim, who am I? Ah! Go into a midlife crisis. There's no button calling me Jim. How am I identity crisis? Like,
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
an epilogue? Or is that that might be the ending. I won't go there. Please no screenshots. I did it. I took a screenshot. Take screenshots of everything. You can't stop me. Wait, the baby is all grown up. Bankruptcy. Oh god. The new updated ray trace more of the same, but in a good way sequel to the... Amazing. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. I'm stealing everything. Everything will be screenshot. Try me. Try me. You can't dig jump circle. Ooh. There's merch? Bro, oh, that must be the exit. Oh. No screenshots. I'm taking screenshots of everything.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Maybe I should have gone for that one. Can I change my choice? Oh, wait, that's cool.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
That's actually cool. Can I change it?
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
I don't want to. I didn't mean to choose wrong. Aw, man. I'm not good at this. There is so much. This is like museum ending times infinity.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly
The
fond
infinite
of.
hole.
It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I probably shouldn't go here yet. I imagine that's why no door shut on me. This must be the actual ending. I'm not gonna do that yet. I don't trust it. I don't I don't trust the infinite hole. Or maybe I should trust it. Maybe the joke is, well, it would be infinite in the full game release. For now, we don't have an infinite hole. It just goes to the next floor. I'm probably predicting that perfectly, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna play it safe. Play it safe, you know. Get it here. New and easy achievement. Ooh, I like achievements. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
I mean, there is a command you used to put in it. You could press X.
And when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
It's not going to work, is it?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last
Give me my
satisfy the
achievement.
hordes of ravenous fans.
Bitch, I want my achievement.
Who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Is there like a backdoor? Is there a release? Can I cheat my achievement? Give me my achievement! I've earned it! Give me my achievement! Oh, it was this again, wasn't it? I was lied to. I can't believe this. This is so rude. My achievement. What a waste.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The jump circle. Oh, it's got 0 though.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time.
Wait, does it actually keep your jumps if you don't jump?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
If I didn't jump the first time, it would have had jumps left. Oh man, you can't do that. You can't restrict new content, the new content based on the old new content. That's not fair. That's new. Oh, this is the epilogue, isn't it? Do I want to keep going here then? Or?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Is that all it is? Lol. Oh, collectibles? Bro, that'll be awesome. I need to look at the merch first. Oh. Settings World Champion. What does that even mean? What? Oh, I never looked at this, did I? I didn't even know this is here. Show content warnings? That's a thing? Reduce motion? Auto walk? What the hell? I missed all of this. That wasn't in the menu, was it? Or have they just added it? Okay. Oh wait, there's an exit. Maybe the infinite hole is what I expected. Should I go for it? No, I won't go for it just yet. You heard Jim. Oh wait, I just realized it changed. You heard Jim in the game. They said Jim. Oh my god, that's amazing, bro. Can't believe it. Alright, the reassurance bucket. Before that, merch. Oh, what? I can't get the Stanley Parable 2 merch? Come on, man. QR code. Do I want to? I don't want to. I'm not going to scan it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to. It's just, that, like, requires work or something. I'm not going to do that. Let's look at the reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually
Thumbnail.
redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
I agree.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Let me guess, I can't leave with the bucket? Oh.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I'm surprised I can leave with the bucket, to be honest. Oh, free achievement. Button that says the player's name. Ah, they didn't change that. Collectibles, epilogue, office decorations. There's a full-on map and everything. Wow, I'm gonna look at collectibles. I think I can't go to the exit, apparently. Oh, the exit's up the stairs, I see. Alright, collectibles. Can you find them? Probably. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I love hearing the bucket the entire time. 1 out of 6. I did it. I got the Stanley Parable collectible. Is it just one?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
So is the infinite hole all I have left? I think. I think it is. Alright, let's go in the infinite hole, I guess. At least I have my bucket. Alright.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Now,
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp
Nope.
up to the top of the hole.
It's
and
not
move
infinite.
on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
nope. I got my bucket. I'm all good. I don't need nothing. Does he not say anything?
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I love how they spawned us here anyway. They so we have to walk around the hole to leave. But you know, no one's gonna leave.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem
Yeah,
even shorter to you this time?
it did.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Is he gonna say anything? Nope. I'm going back down the hole. I have my trusty reassurance bucket and my infinite hole. That's not so infinite.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I am shortening the
I'm
hole.
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of mine eye has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
But I can't jump.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Is it flat now? Oh no.
Is the teleport button not working?
You suck.
You sure?
It's not working.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment
No.
ago. Try it again.
No.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever
No.
have asked for. It's a win
No.
for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
I failed.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
He left. What the hell? And I used up all my jumps. Even if there was a jump circle, I couldn't get out. I don't like those sounds. Ah. Oh. No. It's going down. I'm sick of elevators. Why? So many elevators. Every pause button is Roman numeral 2. I am the whole. I have become whole. I will forever be whole. I will always be whole. Change your perspective. Oh my. Stanley has become whole. Oh my god, it's so dramatic. Oh my god. We are the whole. Change your perception. No, I want to change my perspective. Alright, that would have been a weird pause there. Anyway, I'll change my perception. Oh, it just changes the song. Here we go. Change my reality. What? Oh my god.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every
It's all in his head.
You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here.
You ruined my hole.
And I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
My hole. I gotta wait for all that again? Oh. Oh no. No! I didn't go to the exit. Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I already have the bucket. And the button already says gym. Or it just It's just like checkpoint. Okay. That's funny. Or is it? Let's see. Does he say anything? Can I put the bucket down? I don't really want the bucket anymore. How do I get rid of the bucket? Can I put it on this one chair? No. Bucket. Just pick it up. I don't want to. I don't want the bucket anymore. Why did I grab the bucket? This bucket sucks. I don't like the bucket. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm done with this place. I do have to see what happens if I go in the hole again. I have to see, okay? Alright, don't get upset with me. You would too, right? Don't even give me that. You gotta see what's in the hole. Oh, is it shut? No! No, the infinite hole! No, I just want to change my perception and my perspective and my reality and my... What was the other one? I don't know. Damn it. Alright, I'm leaving. Stanley Parable 2 looks great. Can't wait for it to come out.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes. Oh my. Oh. That is actually really sick. that is actually really cool. I like how they've done that. That's really cool. Screenshots. Screenshot everything. All the screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Love them.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay.
This man's doing magic.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
The bucket, it's the hole, it's the
Hold
jump
on,
circle,
let me do a different
it's the
arrangement.
achievement.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about it.
I felt good about the first one.
Version 2.
Oh, I feel even better about this one.
Who am I kidding,
Balloons.
Stanley?
There's
This
two
isn't
buckets.
a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
Gym
And I
button.
do very much
The
enjoy
epilogue.
creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Oh,
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
yes.
I suppose it could.
That's what I'm
But I would
playing.
need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something out.
Let me guess, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe
Oh,
Edition.
perfect.
Or will it be Deluxe Ultra?
Take a look.
What? What? Endings now have their own menus? Oh my god. Begin, of course. Wait, what if I did credits? Or what if I quit?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
The
worked for a
balloons!
company in a
It
big
is
building
different!
where he
That's
was
amazing.
Employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his
Where's
desk
the bucket?
in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made
Where's the bucket?
of his job. And Stanley...
And the infinite hole.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change
This
Stanley.
is so
Something he
amazing.
would
They
never
have put
quite forget.
so much into this.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not
Oh my
one
god, Davey
single
is a
order
genius.
had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his
I'm
years
looking
at the
for that
company
bucket.
had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I am in the balloons. Where's the hole? Oh, there's my reassurance bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yay! Yay! It's real. The bucket's real. That's so great. I don't need new content. I have a bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Bro, this game is so much now. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go with it for now. Where's the hole? I really want to see the hole.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
I have it.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I don't need the office. I have the bucket. I'm not gonna do that. Not yet. One day.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. I'll go upstairs. I have the bucket. I can trust the bucket. The bucket trusts me and I trust the bucket. Oh!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only the
Wait, is there
intrinsic
actually
pleasure
6?
of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Cool. Got a collectible. Let's move on. Oh. I can't go in there this time. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. 2845?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah, sure.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yeah, the bucket knew.
Was the bucket guiding
The bucket gives me power.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, there's another one.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think
Stanlerines.
I like that.
3 out of
Another
6
Stanlerine
Stanlerines.
under your belt.
I like Stanlerines as well. They're cool. Okay. Please tell me to let me go back up once I go down. Oh, if it does that. If it lets me do that. Endings within endings.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
The Stanley Parable 3! We're pulling a goat sim. We're skipping 2, baby. It's going straight to 3. Let's go, bucket. You'll love it. We're gonna press that 3.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number. Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
What if I didn't press 3? Damn it, there's so many things I want to try. Ah. Alright, we'll go back in.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Do I get to take the bucket on stage?
Said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
The bucket's stupid. The bucket doesn't know shit, alright? Number 3 is great. Wait, 3 is actually my favorite number. What are the odds?
Here we go, said Stanley.
That is actually
this
very
time
funny.
I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician.
That's my
on a
Discord
beloved
tag whenever I have
instrument,
nitro.
weaving a concerto of
I love
truth and
3.
passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
You know what, Bucket? You just don't get it, alright? 3 is one of the greatest numbers ever, okay? You'll never understand it, and I don't expect you to.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Don't worry, I'll figure out the bucket. We're getting to the bottom of this. Oh?
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would
Yes!
hold a press conference where he would speak to the
I can take the
on all
bucket on
matters relating to
stage!
pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others.
It's
He
not
would
going to
get
be
see
up,
the
then down, then up, then
of
down,
this
then up.
discovery
It's going to
of
be
Stanley's.
3.
And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
This is by far the best ending.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as
3.
he'd ever been for anything in his life.
3.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Here we go. Get ready, bucket.
There was no one
Oh.
here. Nobody had come to the press
What it really
conference
means
hear
to press the
Stanley
number
speak,
3 on the
to
keypad
listen
over
to
and
him
over.
talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
3.
He was unloved, uninteresting. He was a failure.
What?
And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
But-
there would be no connection.
But 3.
No deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
But 3.
They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
But 3. Narrator?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Figurine finds his committee meeting today in the meeting room. Where's the meeting room? I can't remember. You know what? Screw you, bucket. You just don't get it. Wait, so... Wait, there were things here before. Why aren't there now? So, like... I'm gonna have to end it here, of course, but, like... Part 3, Stanley Parable, amazing. There's so much... There is so much more than I thought there would be. There is truly a lot more, because I imagine I can take this bucket everywhere. Through every ending, and then there's the new endings as well.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
Balloons are
well.
gone. Are they
Perhaps
just for
he
the
wanted
start?
to
Should I
stop
have
by
taken the
employee
bucket?
lounge first, just to
Maybe I
admire
should
it.
have taken the bucket. I don't know. You know what? I'm leaving it here anyway. This has been long enough. This was Stanley Parable Part 3. I love this game so much. I'm having so much fun. Please support me on Patreon.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.